husband and
Hold
love
on, I
him for
gotta.
all eternity.
I don't know what just popped up, but I gotta turn this down right quick because it is way too loud. Alright, look at this. Get the Sorry, my bad. But anyway, so my topic right now, I just got finished talking about Amber Cole, and then that got me into a whole nother topic, so I'm kind of getting off topic. Let me turn it down again. Hold up. What the hell is playing?
You found me.
I'll always find you.
What the fuck is this?
Sorry I'm late.
Sorry. I was talking about Amber Cole and then Nicki Minaj, so that's why I'm listening to Nicki Minaj now. But the whole Amber Cole video got me into something else. Alright, so first of all, if y'all don't know, from watching my first couple videos, I'm a lesbian, and I'm about to be 18 in November. You know, I'm proud of who I am. Some people, when I first came out in middle school, you know, and I remember there was this kid who thought he was cool. So as soon as I told him, well, I didn't tell him, you know, he found out because you know how school is. You say something, they're gonna go and snitch you out. They're gonna start rumors about you. Everything's gonna happen. It's middle school and high school. Ain't nothing but drama. But anyways, that's all. I'm glad I'm gonna be graduating this year. I'm a senior. I first came out when I was in the 8th grade. I don't know how people did, some people kind of thought I was, but wasn't too sure, you know, because I was dressing, you know, tomboyish. I got into all the boy stuff, football, ball, just like anything, you know what I'm saying? And I knew when I was in elementary school, I knew I was gay. And I decided to come out my 8th grade year, and there was this kid that he was all cool, and he started picking on me. Like, I had him in class for algebra, and I was walking in class, and he got there right before me, and I went to go open the door, and he opened it, and he's all, here you go. So I was walking, and then he slammed the door on my face. He thought he was cool, just picking on me, you know. And then one time I busted my lip, and it kind of looked like a cold sore a little bit, because I had gotten a fight from being picked on. I ended up being a fight, so I fought back. And my lips look gross, and then girls were always picking on me like, oh, you got that because you were giving some girl head, this and that. And I'm like, no, you need to stop, straight up. You know, in middle school, elementary school, I fought a lot. I was in the principal's office every day for picking on somebody or fighting with somebody. So in middle school, everybody was scared of me. Nobody wanted to mess with me. And that's how it is now in high school. Some people step up, but they stepped up and got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? When I was in middle school, nobody wanted to mess with me. But then when they found out that I was gay, all of a sudden everybody wanted to talk shit about me, spread rumors about me, mess with me. And because they thought that because I was gay, you know, I wouldn't do nothing. I would let them say that stuff. But then today, you know what? Where is my little shit at? Matter of fact, y'all just wait like a minute, and I'm gonna go get it and show you what I'm talking about. Hold up. Oh, sorry, kind of tired going up the stairs. Don't even know. But I got this. I wear it every day to school. And I am the most, how can I say this? So I'm kind of tired from going up them stairs. Whew. So yeah, but anyways, how can I say this? I am well known around the school, okay? Around my school. And everybody who knows me knows I'm a lesbian. I'm proud to be who I am. That's who I am. I was born like that. I'm like the most openly gay person there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could understand for guys it's hard because people are like, ugh, guys, ugh, girls, you know? But you can't pick on somebody because of who they are. You know, like people pick on us and they don't understand what we go through. When I say us, I mean everybody in the LGBTQ community. And for those of you who don't know what that is, L, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer. For those of you who are straight or even bi and you think you know what we're going through, you don't. You don't know nothing, because I know a lot of people at my school who try to argue with me and say that if you're gay, you don't choose to be gay, and if you're lesbian, you don't choose to be like. Oh wait, no, I totally got that wrong. My bad. If you're gay or you're lesbian or you're bisexual, they say you choose to be that way. If you're transgender, they say you choose to be that way. You don't choose that way. Matter of fact, I got a book for y'all right here. This book, it says, Is It a Choice? And it's by Eric Marcus. And it's answers to, oh, obviously it says like that, answers to 300 of the most frequently asked questions about gays and lesbians. Like, straight up, if you guys think it's a choice, you're a fool. I didn't pick to be gay. I didn't pick to be sexually attracted or physically attracted or any type of attracted to a girl. You know, I grew up and my parents taught me that it's supposed to be a girl and a guy. So when I was little, you know, of course I didn't know better. I tried with guys and I didn't like it. So I tried with a girl and I loved it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told that to some kids. There's this girl Ashley that's in my 5th period class, and this girl Steph that's in my 5th period class. And we got in a big argument about how being gay is a choice, but it's not. It's not. If you say it is, you ignorant. Just shut up. Don't even talk to me if you think it's a choice. Straight up. Like, it bugs me. And like, they were like, my opinion, the way I settled my argument was, you're not, you are. If you're gay, you didn't choose to be that way. It's the way you were born. And then they were like trying to say, oh, well, you can't be born that way because then if you were born that way, you would come out automatically knowing who you were attracted to. But you don't, because you don't learn about this stuff until you're older, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're young, guarantee everybody out there, when you're young, your families teach you that it's supposed to be in a girl and a guy, because Adam and Eve, right? So then when you're born, you're born that way. So for me, like, my family's taught me it's supposed to be a girl and a guy, you know, I'm supposed to marry a guy, like, just all this BS. Basically, they're like, it's like propaganda, basically, you know what I'm saying? And like, so when I was little, you know, I was all, okay, well, I'm supposed to be a guy. So then I tried dating guys, and I really didn't like it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this don't feel right at all. And then in 8th grade, when I came out, is when I had my first girlfriend. And I just liked it, you know. I was like, this is who I am. And they were trying to say because I tried being with guys that I wasn't born gay, that I chose to be that way, but I didn't. Because the way I was raised to like guys. The way I was raised, it was supposed to be a girl and a guy. So I thought that's what I was supposed to do. So I tried it because that's what they told me I had to do, was be with guys. So I tried it, you know. I tried it, but I tried it and I didn't like it. Like, matter of fact, there's a thing in here. Let me read this to y'all, because some of you just ignorant and you think you know what you're talking about. But if you don't know the history of gays and lesbians or transsexuals, or is it transsexual? Yeah, transsexuals, transgender, bisexuals, queers. If you don't know the history of any of that, then you don't know what you're talking about. Like, just because if you're bisexual and you like girls and you like guys and you're friends with a lesbian and you're friends with somebody who's gay and you say that you chose to be that way, okay, whatever. You think you did, but you didn't. That's how your feelings work. You don't understand your feelings until you grow up, you know, because there's those little kids that are transgender when they're like 4 years old, but they don't know what it is because they didn't learn about that, you know, and they just know that something's not right. And that's how I was, okay? So, just, if you think it's a choice, you're just straight up ignorant, because it's not. Let me show you, well, let me read this to you. So this freaking, y'all need to get this book straight up. It should be in the libraries. And it just talks about everything, like where lesbians and gay people hang out, where they work, and how we can't come out because we'll get, like, people will discriminate against us and all this BS, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so one of the questions, the first chapter is the basics. Alright, and one of the questions is it a choice? Why do you choose to be gay? Alright, and this is exactly why I say that you were born gay, lesbian, bisexual, you were born the way you are today, okay? Let me read this to you. So it says, is it a choice? Why did you choose to be gay? Just as heterosexual people don't choose their feelings of sexual attraction, gay and lesbian people don't choose theirs. All of us become aware of our feelings of sexual attraction as we grow, whether those feelings are for someone of the same sex, the opposite sex, or both sexes. For gay and lesbian people, the only real choice is between suppressing these feelings of same-sex attraction and pretending to be asexual or heterosexual and living the full emotional and physical life of a gay man or lesbian. Okay? So that right there just says that you were born the way you are today. Okay? Like, people say you can't be born that way, blah blah blah, all this bullshit, but you are. Know what I'm saying? Because when you grow up, if your parents taught you, if you're gay and lesbian and your parents taught you about just girls and boys being together and girls can't be together, or guys and guys can't be together, like your parents don't even teach you, like when you grow up you don't even know that there could be girls and girls together, and you don't know that there could be boys and boys together, because all your parents teach you and all society teaches you is that you gotta be girl and guy together because of Christianity and because of Adam and Eve. See, but for me, I don't believe in all that BS. To me, it's just BS. Yeah, okay, I'm a little iffy on God. I do believe in Him, but then I don't. You know, I have my what ifs, but I believe in Him. You know, I go to church when I can, when I feel like it. I don't think that you have to go to church every Sunday, because to me, you don't. Yeah, sure, God said you got to go to church, but He didn't say you had to go every day. He didn't say you had to go every Sunday. He didn't have to say you got to go with your family every time they go. He said you got to go. So you could go one time and you went to church. Like, straight up. That's the way I see it, you know? People get offended by that, but oh wow, I speak my mind. I don't care if people get offended. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Because last time I checked, I could speak my mind. I can do that. And for me, that's hard because of who I am. Because I'm gay, it's hard for me to speak my mind because people are always like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Just shut up. Just shut up. See, but also straight people don't know what they're talking about either. Because they try to talk about how they know everything about gays and lesbians. They don't know. Like, I got in an argument with some little kid on Facebook because he was talking shit to me being ignorant. Like, he was just straight up ignorant. Like, he was all, oh, gays and lesbians are ruining the world and this and that. And I was all, do you even know anything about us? You cannot talk shit about gays and lesbians unless you know the history behind our people and what we've done for society. You know what? I was watching, you know how on September 11th they had on TV, like on all the, like CNN and all that stuff, like how, about 9/11, right? So I was watching this thing about 9/11, and did you know that because the military will not let you serve if you're a gay or lesbian, right? So, um, there was interpreters, like they knew, I guess that's what they're called, interpreters, I don't know, but they like know different languages and stuff like that, and they know the language of people from the Middle East, like they know all those languages over there, and there was about, what they say, 20 to 50 people, or 20 to 40, 20 to 30, I don't know, I don't remember because it was a while back, but they said that there were at least 20 people that they fired that knew languages, right? That was like, they only had like 4 language people left, right? That could interpret and all this stuff. And so they fired all the other people because they found out they were gay or lesbian, right? And so there was a telegram or something like that, right? That the United States stole, or that got from like the people who bombed us sent it to us, right? And that telegram, they just translated it the past 2 years, I think. They just translated the past 2 years, and in English, what it says is um, that those people who stole the planes, hijacked the planes, it said that they were going to hijack the planes and they were going to go after the Twin Towers and Washington, D.C., the White House, and the Pentagon. That's exactly what that telegram said. It said that what did they call them? The something 16 or 9 or something? Like, I don't know, somebody is praising them or something. But, they have like a nickname for being like, they're like celebrated, they're praised, everything, those people. But they said that that telegram translated in English to say that those people were planning on hijacking the planes, that they were planning on going after the Twin Towers, the Pentagon, and the White House. That's what their plans were. And they just, a couple years back, they just translated that telegram. And the reason, see, 9/11 wouldn't even have happened if the military and all those people didn't fire somebody because of their sexual orientation and who they're physically attracted to. Because the people that they fired were gay and lesbians. And the people that they fired were not only gays and lesbians, but were the translators. Knew exactly what the language was that was on that telegram. And so if they wouldn't have fired those people, they would have translated it a couple days before 9/11, and they could have stopped the hijackings. They could have stopped everything. But because people want to be so ignorant, they fired them. And guess what happened? The Twin Towers got crashed into straight up. World Trade Center is gone. Straight up. How many, like thousands of lives? Is that people died because of that? Firefighters, innocent people, because the military and the government are so ignorant that they're gonna fire somebody who wants to serve for their country, wants to take a bullet for the United States, will die for the United States, but they want to fire them because they are attracted to a female when they're a female and they're attracted to a male when they're a male. You know how ignorant you are not to like somebody or to fire them or not to hire them or any of this BS because they're attracted to the same sex? Like that's just stupid, straight up stupidity right there. Like 9/11, we would still have our Twin Towers if they didn't fire those gays and lesbians just because of who they were. You know what I'm saying? The military to me is just straight up stupid. If I would have I wanted to be in the military, because I know that they help you at college, but I got disqualified because I was born deaf in my right ear. To you that's the left, because the way you're seeing me right now, but that's my right. But you know what, if I would have went into the military and they asked me what my sexual orientation was, I would straight up told them. I don't care. I'm not gonna lie about who I am to get somewhere far, because you can't be who you are. You can be proud to be who you are, no matter what your sexual orientation is, no matter what your skin color is. You could be proud to be who you are, and you could be successful. Just like Neil Patrick Harris, he's gay and he's successful today. And you know what? I read some things about how people didn't know he was gay, and they said that just because he was gay, they stopped watching When I Met Your Mother, because that they felt that he shouldn't have the right to play his character, because his character was a player and slept with all these females. Because he's gay, he can't play that character? Really? Like, people are just so ignorant, straight up. Like, I hate the way people are today. Like, just because society says we have to be with a girl if we're a guy, and we have to be with a guy if we're a girl, we have to do that? No, like, society puts all these stereotypes on gays and lesbians, and it's wrong. Society does that with everybody. Society does that with black people. Society does that with Mexicans. Society does that with gays and lesbians. They do it with white people, orange people, yellow people, purple people. They do it with everybody, every single person. And you know what? I'm straight up. I am an activist for gays and lesbians. I believe that we should be able to marry somebody that we love. It's not wrong for us to get married to the person that we love. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're saying, oh, well, you can't marry because you're just trying to take advantage of the government. There's plenty of people who are females married to males and males married to females that take advantage of the government still, and we can't have the right to get married? Really? There are people who go in the military that aren't like qualified, aren't good enough, who get these jobs that don't know what the hell they're doing. But there's plenty of gay and lesbian people and transgender people and bisexual people and pansexual people and asexual people out there that are just as qualified as a straight person is, or a white male or whatever. there's black people out there, Mexican people out there who are just as qualified as a white person, but they can't get the job because of who they are. That's just ignorant, straight up. The way I just hate society. Like, honestly, people are like, oh, well, this is America, you come. That's why all the Mexicans and people from Cuba and all the black people that want to come from Africa or wherever they're from come because they want to be part of they want the American dream. The white picket fence, the little dog, the BS American dream. There is no such thing as the American dream. Americans are lying to you if they tell you there's an American dream. If there is, I don't want it. I straight up don't want the American dream, because the only way you could really get the American dream, you could have the American dream, you could be living the American dream, is if you do exactly what society wants you to do, and if you be exactly what society wants you to be. I don't want to be what society or the government wants me to be. I want to be who I am today. I want to be who I was born to be. I want to be who I grew up to be. You know what I'm saying? If I go anywhere and I don't get a job because I'm gay, oh wow, you know what? I don't want to work for somebody who doesn't like me because of who I am. I'm not going to lie about myself and try to hide myself and live for what other people want me to be. I'm going to be who I want to be, and I'm going to be successful being who I am, and I'm going to be successful because of what I know, and not how I act and how I live and who that society wants me to love. I'm going to love who I want to love. If I want to marry a girl, I'm going to marry a girl. If I want to marry a guy, I'm going to marry a guy. I'm not going to do it because society wants me to, but because the government wants me to. I'm going to do it because I want to. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not going to marry a guy because I don't like guys, because I'm a lesbian, but I'm just saying straight up, I'm going to marry who I want to marry, who I'm sexually attracted to. And no, for those of you who are like, oh, well, it's just a phase, bullshit on that. It is not just a phase, it's who I was born to be, and it's who I am. And I'm not afraid. You know what I'm saying? And there's plenty of gay bashers out there who, why the fuck are you going to beat somebody up because they're gay? Like, really? Really? You're going to beat somebody up because they're a guy and they like guys? You're going to beat somebody up because they're a girl and they like girls? You're just following the stereotype, and you're following society and the government if you want to beat up somebody because of who they are. Like, straight up, you're whack. If you're a gay basher, I dare you to come and try to kick my ass and see if you don't end up in the hospital. Straight up. I don't give a fuck if you're a guy or you're a girl, you'll end up in the hospital if you want to hit me and you want to beat me up because I am a lesbian. I don't give a fuck. Straight up. I don't at all. I just dropped my pen too. People are just so ignorant today, it bugs me straight. I hate ignorant people that don't know nothing about gays and lesbians, but yet they want to say all this stuff about them, about how they're ruining America and society and all this and all that and blah 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 blah, whatever the fuck you want to say. We're not ruining America. Everyday people are ruining America, whether or not it's gays and lesbians, blacks, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, white people, whatever. And I say blacks and Mexicans a lot, but I'm not racist. I mean, come on, I dated Mexicans and black people. To tell you the truth, I love black people and Mexicans more than white people because they are like gays and lesbians. They go through a rougher time, and they have to go through all this BS stuff that white people didn't have to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never heard of white people like going through all this BS stuff in history like gays and lesbians do. Like the don't ask, don't tell, gays and lesbians. The stupid freaking whatever the hell it is where they built the wall on the border for Mexicans. No, you can't do that. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Who cares? And then there was something with blacks. I forgot what it was. Oh, and then blacks couldn't vote unless the grandfather clause. I learned about that in government. That the blacks couldn't vote unless their grandfathers or whatever could vote, right? But no, but like very few blacks back in the day when this was going on, very few of their grandfathers were able to vote because they wouldn't let black people vote. So they couldn't vote, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not racist because I love black people and I love Mexicans. The reason why I love them more, this is gonna sound kind of racist towards white people. The reason why I love blacks and Mexicans and Hispanics and whatever more than white people is because they are just like me. Like, I am gay, but I'm not black and I'm not a Mexican. I'm Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? And I like them because in history they had to go through rough times, just like gays and lesbians did. Blacks had to go through rough times, Mexicans had to go through rough times, and they still do go through rough times because society is just basically all about white people, rich white people. That's all it is, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, if you look at it, the only people, this is going to sound kind of racist, but it's true. And I'm not racist, so don't think that. But the only blacks and Mexicans that are famous are either comedians or professional players, basketball players, football players, softball. Is there a professional softball league? I don't think so. I don't know. But the majority of people in this world who are rich and successful are white males. Like, there's like females, but there's white males. That's the majority of the successful and rich people. And that's messed up that they have to classify blacks and Mexicans in sports or comedians just for them to be famous. Or like actors, just for them to be successful, they have to go into that type of line because society society a long time ago was made for white males to be successful. You know, they never wanted women to be successful. We didn't have the right to vote. Blacks didn't have the right to vote. Mexicans couldn't even come to the country. It's just messed up. You know what I'm saying? And like, that bugs me. It really does. You know, I'm not racist because I said that, but it's the truth. But I'm not racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes when I say something, like, people are all, oh my god, you're racist, this and that. My best friend, her name is Cam, and, well, one of my best friends, I grew up with that girl, and, you know, she's black. One of my best friends, Key, I grew up with him, he's black. I'm not racist against black people. I love black people. They're fun. I love them. They're crazy. They love to do what I love to do, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I love Mexicans because Mexicans are funny. You know, they just love to chill. They love to hang out. They're like, can be serious, and then they don't want to be serious. Like, my best friend from sophomore and freshman year, Jocelyn, is a Mexican. And she is proud. She'll tell everybody, I'm going to be there, this and that. Like, I love Jocelyn, man. She's funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I have plenty of friends who are Mexicans and blacks. And, you know, I'm not racist. I have plenty of white friends, too. But I just think that's messed up how society doesn't let them live the life that they want because of the color of their skin, their sexual orientation, what they believe in. Just society's messed up and it really needs to change. But you know how it's not going to be that easy to change something that's been here for hundreds, thousands of years, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to take 2 years, 5 years to change it. It's going to take a long time. But what you gotta do is find somebody that believes in what you believe in, wants to fight for the same cause, and together, you know, getting a bunch of people to fight for it, you can make history, you know what I'm saying? You could change societies, change the stereotypes, change the way people live today. You could just do a lot. It's crazy, and it's amazing what you could do when you find other people who wanna fight, so that way they don't have to struggle, you know? It's crazy and it's powerful. It is. But anyways, this is like almost 30 minutes. So I'm gonna just calm down with this video. And Kristen's calling me, so gotta go. Peace, y'all.